Oh, here's a good one. And it's gluten-free. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I was looking through old family recipes. That's from my wife's family. And I found this cookie that it's so simple to make. It's ridiculous, and it's just naturally gluten-free. So I thought I would share it with you. Now, here's the ingredients. Bittersweet chocolate, condensed milk, salt, vanilla, oats. How simple can that be? But we can make some adjustments that can improve it just a little bit. Let's get started. Okay, first thing we're going to do, I've got 2 cups of oats. These are old-fashioned oats, so they're a little bit thicker than those instant oats that turn to mush on you. The recipe calls for them just the way they are, straight out of the box. We can impart a little more flavor. I'm going to throw them in the oven for about 5-10 minutes until they start getting nice and toasty. Okay, here we go. It's about 10 minutes. I stopped every 2 minutes or so just to give them a stir to make sure that they're not burning. These can go into our mixing bowl. The next item we need to deal with is our chocolate. We've got to melt one of these. Now this is bittersweet 70% cocoa chocolate. So we need to melt this up. Very simple. This pot was boiling just a second ago. So I'm just going to break up this bar. And we'll get it melting. Turn the heat on just a little bit. Like 180-ish. And we're going to stir this until it's melted. Turn that off. And I'm just going to stir it until it's done. Until it's completely melted. There. Completely melted. Let's start adding some stuff into this. First, we'll throw in some salt, just a pinch. Next, vanilla extract. This is a locally produced product here in Colorado. That's maybe a teaspoon. Sweetened condensed milk. Evaporated milk will not work in this recipe. Okay, we'll stir this to combine everything. Okay, this is going over the oats. We'll just stir this all up. I also like to promote texture changes in my cookies and other baked goods. So I'm going to throw in, it's about 1/3 of a cup of white chocolate chips. If you wanted to throw some nuts in there, feel free. Be sure to toast them first. Okay, we are ready to dish these out. Let me rearrange some stuff. Okay, to bake off these cookies, you're going to need some equipment. Sheet pan. I've got these fancy silicone mats. Fairly inexpensive investment. They can be reused over and over and over again. This one here is about 5 years old. This one's brand new. They last almost forever for daily use. In a professional kitchen, they're going to get beat up and stuff like that, and they'll go through them every 2 or 3 years. That's to be expected. If you don't have these mats, you can always use parchment paper. I would spray them down with some nonstick spray because this is going to get sticky. They're even going to stick to this. And to tell you the truth, I think I'm going to spray these down also. Just a little nonstick spray. So, dishing these out. I remember seeing my sisters-in-law, my mother-in-law using teaspoons. I don't do that. I want them consistent size, even though you can get it consistent if you're good. So I'm going to use a disher. Now, let's talk dishers. This is a professional model. Professional models will always come with usually come with colored handles. So that way it's easy to tell, okay, this one's a number 40. How do you know it's a number 40? Right here on this sweep, it's going to list a number. And that number is going to be how many portions out of a quart. So a quart is 32 ounces. This is a number 40. Right, 0.8 ounces. Now, one of the problems with this is a right-hand model. It does not come in left-hand models. But if you go to other places, they have ambidextrous models. If you're a lefty or you have lefties that you love, okay, I'm going to scoop these out. Okay, they're all scooped out. You want to leave them in little mounds. They're going to spread out anyways. So these are going to go in a 350 degree oven, 10 minutes. Maybe 11 minutes. Nah, 10 minutes. Okay, they're done. 10 minutes each. Now to get these out onto a cooling rack. Now, parchment paper is a little bit better on this aspect because it cools down faster. These are going to hold their heat a little bit, but it'll be okay. The tough part now is they have to completely cool. Hey, so these are completely cool. You'll see that they are sticking even to the mat, so you have to grease them down. If you put this on the sheet pan itself, they were gonna you'd probably be eating the sheet pan. So here they are. Let's take a look at this one. I'm gonna break it open and we'll take a look. Look at that, very nice. You see the oats in there, the white chocolate, the taste. Very chocolatey, a nice chew to it. Very good. So, stay tuned. Next few weeks, I got some more cookie recipes that will be gluten-free. They're probably going to contain oats, but we'll see where I go with it. I'll see you next week.